SEACAP for SDG. Med SEACAP integration through uniform adapted assessment and financing methods, mainly targeting buildings in education and health sectors for sustainable development goals in a smart society. The SEACAP for SDG is a project funded by the European Union under the ENI CBC Med program. The project started in December 2021 with a duration of almost 2 years, with a total budget of 1 million euros. Who are the project partners? The consortium consists of 9 partners from different Mediterranean countries: France, Egypt, Greece, Italy, Jordan, Lebanon, Spain, Tunisia. It is led by Euromed Cities Network, Nice Côte d'Azur Metropolis, and it includes the Arab Academy for Science, Technology and Maritime Transport, the Catalonia Institute for Energy Research, and Valencian Building Institute, the University of Patras, the Naples Agency for Energy and Environment, the Royal Scientific Society with the National Energy Research Center, the Lebanese Center for Energy Conservation, and the Mediterranean Renewable Energy Center. What is the aim of the project? The main priority of the SEACAP for SDG project is to support cost-effective and innovative energy rehabilitations relevant to building types and climatic zones among the Mediterranean area. The general objective is to reduce energy consumption in public buildings through cost-effective energy refurbishment approaches, integrating sustainable energy access and climate action plans, SEACAP, and innovative financial mechanisms. To achieve this objective, the SEACAP for SDG project will foster the development and testing of a SEACAP toolkit based on the analysis of the outputs and outcomes from selected reference projects. Providing and using an innovative support mechanism based on the EU city capacity building and training to implement SEACAP and the toolkit in 9 selected cities and support cost-effective energy rehabilitations in 4 public buildings across Egypt, Jordan, Lebanon, Tunisia. Acquisitions of techniques and know-how by agents of public authorities, engineers and students trained in partner university through the SEACAP Living Lab to support the user-oriented, cost-effective energy rehabilitations. Who will benefit? The public authorities. 9 municipalities from the project partners countries have been supported technically to implement cost-effective energy rehabilitations across building types, and the planned energy mix efficiency plans are expected to save up to 5% of the total energy consumption of public buildings in the selected cities throughout the Mediterranean region. Actors in the building and construction sector. Local, regional and national public and private representatives. Professionals such as architects, engineers, including coordinators, technicians, energy experts, benefited from the transferring of knowledge by being engaged in project activities through the local living labs, seminars, events and networking actions. General public. In terms of impact on employment, a high number of jobs may be created as a result of the project, through its wide dissemination potential across the whole Mediterranean region and its capacity to directly reach operational actors in key sectors. Finally, identifying cost-effective approaches to energy refurbishment and use of public buildings will foster the development of their ecological use, traditional use, social role, making short-term, long-term impacts on existing policy frameworks according to Sustainable Development Goals (SDG) agreements. A 2 levels training program was designed to maximize the knowledge acquired so far about effective building energy refurbishment strategies to be adapted to local Mediterranean specificities and criticalities. The first phase of the training agenda was conducted online during the period October-December 2022 for local external experts from the partners countries. The main topics were a series of outputs and outcomes from selected reference project SRP, financed within different EU initiatives ENI, CBCMED, Interreg Med, UFM, and how to capitalize on these different tools and methodologies to better develop sustainable energy efficiency plans and strategies. The second phase of the training program took place last January 2023 with a cross-border lead training delivered by the University of Patras and Mediterranean Renewable Energy Center. During this session, the SEACAP and the methodology to develop and implement it through a living lab were shared with the attendees, and how the living lab can be an asset for stakeholder and citizen involvement and engagement, stimulating and implementing networking activities and project impact. The project partners set up the SEACAP Living Lab in their respective countries, with the aim of increasing awareness and developing capacity-building skills regarding energy efficiency and renewable energy. Each local living lab aimed at introducing the attendees to the idea behind the sustainable energy access and climate action plan to help increase the country's energy security and reduce energy consumption, such as the GHG emissions. The Living Lab consists of different actors, such as public building owners and managers, decision and policymakers, research and educational centers, university, researchers and students, and transferred existing knowledge such as best practices, tools and methodologies, mainly identified in the SEACAP for SDG toolkit.
Being a part of the SEACAP for SDG project aligns perfectly with our core values and commitment to sustainability. It allows us to actively contribute to local and global efforts in mitigating climate change, reducing carbon emissions, through promoting renewable energy and energy efficiency initiatives from policy to implementation. It is a crucial opportunity for us to contribute meaningfully to a greener, more resilient future for our organization, community, and the planet as a whole.
One of the highlights of our involvement in the SEACAP for SDG project is a successful local case study conducted in collaboration with the municipality of Egalia here in Greece. Egalia, located in the region of Western Greece, faces significant challenges as well as opportunities in the energy sector, making it an ideal candidate for our pilot action. Through this case study, we have showcased the practicality and effectiveness of the SEACAP for SDG approach in driving positive change at local level. By improving energy efficiency in buildings, we contribute to a substantial reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, aligning perfectly with the municipality's dedication to promoting sustainable development.
Nosotros hemos tenido la suerte de acceder a este proyecto, al SEACAP. Hemos sido el único municipio de la provincia de Alicante en el que ha entrado en este proyecto y nos ha ayudado a desarrollar nuestro PACE, nuestro plan de acción contra la energía y la energía sostenible y el cambio climático, en el que vamos a poder desarrollar en conjunto todo esto que hemos conocido de diferentes municipios de toda Europa, de los que formamos esta acción del SEACAP 4, para poder desarrollarlo a lo largo de estos años.